Hey there guys, it's time to take one final look at the old Atlas Park. So yeah, as of tomorrow, Atlas Park will be revamped and look a whole lot better. I've been on beta, the VIP beta, taking a look at, Atlas Park over the past month or so, however long it's been. And, it looks a ton better. You'll be able to log on and check it out even if you don't want to pay a subscription fee. Starting late September, early August, if you're subscribed, you'll be able to take a look at it starting tomorrow. So let's just take a look. This is the old Atlas Park platform. I might even do a video taking a look at the new Atlas Park, just to do kind of a comparison, maybe even as early as tomorrow. But honestly, I doubt I would post it tomorrow, even if I recorded it tomorrow. Just because, hey, frankly, well, I'll be playing tomorrow. So, got some statues. The old Atlas statue. You can hop onto the top of it. Classic. The statue will still be here. Most everything will be here, it just looks better. And of course, after the destruction of Galaxy City, there will be, a bunch of refugees running around. There's some heroes down here doing interviews about what happened. Because this all has to do with the Coming Storm storyline that's been built up for several issues now. So, this is kind of the beginning of it, so it should be interesting to see where it goes. So, here we have the platform. The main area of Atlas right here. It's going to be more crowded starting tomorrow in terms of, NPCs and stuff. Supergroup base. More hero statues. The Architect Entertainment Building, where you can create your own storylines and such as that. Of course, here in Atlas, it's basically where all the farmers gather. But hey, it's kind of funny because the Architect Entertainment Building, notice it has light reflections, and you can see my character, Black Rose, right there in the reflection of the glass right there. Of course, none of the other buildings right now have that. They will starting tomorrow. Like, I can go over here and nothing, just straight up nothing, because it's a static. There's no reflections available in any of these old textures because the game is 7 years old now. But so Architect Entertainment's building won't stand out like a sore thumb anywhere near as badly starting tomorrow. Of course, we have Windsworth. This is the auction house for anyone who doesn't know. They're located in mini zones. So here we go. Check out some of the little park areas. Not all of Atlas has been redone, by the way, but a vast majority of the zone has undergone a revamp. And as I mentioned in my last story arc video, aka just badge mission video, there will also be all new low-level missions. So yeah. Zone revamp and both early level content as well as a complete visual overhaul. It's funny, I've been playing this game for such a long time. It really is kind of nostalgic. It feels like kind of a new era for this game. Not necessarily in every way a positive thing to me, but, I'm cautiously optimistic about this direction. There's some things that kind of irk me about it, but I'm going to wait and see how things pan out before I, get all vocally judgmental on it. So, you can pull up the map, kind of see where I'm in relation to the map. I'm over here in the corner. I will say that I remember this area being quite similar. I'm pretty sure that you come over to this spot for one of the new mission arcs to hunt some dudes. And it looks pretty similar, particularly like the ground textures and stuff. The buildings might be a little bit different, I honestly don't remember. But I do remember it being, fairly similar. This is where you can, this is vault storage, vault reserve. You can store your salvage pieces up to 50, I believe, in there. And this is the sewers. There's actually also going to be a new low-level sewer trial, which is a lot of fun, I have to say. I actually ran that on the beta as well. And you level really fast early on. So, you know, your entire team's just leveling, like, just incredibly quickly. It's a lot of fun, and, you know, you get to face some pretty impressive challenges from a visual standpoint anyway. You fight a few elite bosses and such. And, you know, they aren't a huge threat unless, like, your team just really isn't doing their jobs. Or you have a really bad team makeup, I suppose. But, you know, it's not all that difficult. But it's a lot of fun. Alright, and here we are in the red level zone, which is level 5 to 6 around here, which is you know, actually higher level than most of the rest of Atlas Park. Sort of warehouse district. I believe the storyline is that this was sort of the industrial center of Paragon City, but I want to say that Independence Port took over that. I don't quite remember. And so now it's kind of just a haven for crime. You know, I'm not particularly attached to any specific neighborhood of Atlas Park or anything. To me, it's just a zone, and, you know, I know the different areas of it fairly well, but I don't know them by name or anything like that. And over there we have the entrance to Perez Park. I actually forgot to mention the entrance to the Hollows all the way across the zone while we were around that area, but yeah, that's over there too. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Huh, got a high level over there. Yeah, this is the old Atlas Park. No longer, as of tomorrow, to be replaced by much more visually striking, or at least impressive, Atlas Park. You have the train station. And really, what better a way to finish our brief look at sort of an overview of Atlas Park than right on top of the City Hall building, which actually is going to be 2 floors as of tomorrow. Quite nice, quite a nice revamp. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this. You know, a very different sort of video for me. But, you know, for players of this game, hopefully this will at least strike some nostalgic memories, you know, when they come back and look at this video, you know, even if it's a year or 2 after we've got this revamp. A little bit for posterity, right? That blimp is going nowhere. Alright, guys, thanks for watching.